Hello, gamers. People are running through my avatar. Hello, gamers. Hello. Let me look. Let me take a look. Bach, congrats on your first. Welcome in. Pop, welcome in. Snail, welcome in. Mustafa, welcome in. Junie, welcome in, and thank you so much for the 45 months. That's so many months. So many months. And Snail, thank you for the 9 months. We have a Twitch baby now. Lancelot, welcome in. Can't believe it's been so long since I started watching you. Time flies, huh? Time flies. I'm glad that you stuck around, even though I don't stream as much Sky anymore. I'm glad that me as a person is nice enough, I guess, to stick around for the content that is here either way. Hope you've been well. I'm doing good. I've been doing good. It's very busy with work, but I'm trying to sneak in some streams when I can. So the plan for today is that I'm going to finish my cosmic exploration tool relic. This is what I have left to do. I think I can do that in an hour. We shall see. Did you leave the troop? I did not. No. I just, oh, I need to... No. I just spoke with my contact person in the troop because my work is taking up more and more space, and we just agreed on like a lesser intensive like creation thingy. So I mainly just make videos on like TikTok and Instagram every once in a while for troop. And been mainly beta testing. But today we're gonna finish this tool, and I want it done. I don't know if I can do it in an hour, but we shall see. We shall see if I can. And for everyone watching the VOD, welcome. Get cozy. We get a little hour of Mossy. Hi, Pop. Welcome in. Hello, Raiders. Welcome to freedom from your job and not having to work. I hope all of you are cozy. If y'all have to de-stream, raid and run, anything, please do. My name is Mossy. I'm a cozy VTuber. We're doing Final Fantasy XIV today because I want to finish my Relic tool for my miner as far as that is possible within the hour. I did not get picked. That is a shame. Erasing the clock for my Sky dailies. You got it. I speed random during my breakfast. I need to do this back here. I do have to forage for food. Go get something out of the fridge, but you can bet I'll be hanging out here. Yeah. I'm glad you didn't go full Lalafell. You never go full Lalafell. I mean, I'm not. I'm a tall girly. I like my warrior of light to look like a big woman who could crush me between her thighs. You know what I mean? I keep trying to level gathering and crafting stuff, but I'm so lazy. That's valid. There are a lot of ways that you can level them nowadays. Like you have collectibles, you have society quests, you have cosmic exploration, you have the thing in Heavensward, the foundation stuff, the restoration. The thing that I do like about the cosmic exploration. This is loud as hell. Hold on. I can't hear myself think. The thing that I do like about cosmic exploration compared to the other ones is that with cosmic exploration, they provide you with the mats that you need. Whereas like the firmament, for example, you have to gather those yourself. Did Final Fantasy get a new update? Recently, I've seen several streamers playing it. There was like an update yesterday, like a patch update. There will be a patch update again in July. Like they do patch updates every. I think it's like almost every month now, up until the end. Not every month, but like this one is June 2nd. The next one will be July 28th. And then it's in like September again. But I think why a lot of people are also streaming it is because they released a new ultimate fight, which basically is like, I think, one of the hardest content in the game. I haven't checked if they cleared it already, but yesterday they had like the world race for it, so to see which raid group could clear the raid for the first time the fastest. So that was like yesterday that I saw a lot on Twitch that I had some streams open for. Yeah, how's that going? I'm so curious. I was popping in yesterday a little bit to look what it like looked like. I just wanted to see what the fight looked like and stuff. And how such a raid looked like. But the patch from yesterday brought that ultimate fight and a new planet for cosmic exploration, which is this, which is gathering and crafting. So like if you want to do leveling for crafters and gatherers, cosmic exploration is the most current thing you can do. And you can like level up for a relic tool, which will have good stats if you don't pentamelt. And I don't pentamelt, so I want the thing. So that's what we're doing today. We're just gonna level my relic tool until it's done. Out of the 5 statics that we're doing streamed, 1 says cleared, but they don't seem certain of that. You would think if you like clear the thing for the very first time, you would like know for certain, right? Like if you cleared the new difficult thing, I would scream it from the rooftops. But looks like 1 static has cleared, but no one else. Yeah, interesting. It looked really interesting. They make it look so easy. And I was like listening in to like groups and they were doing call-outs and stuff and everyone was so chill. At least the group that I was watching, everyone was so calm and collected. And I was like, damn. I would never stop bragging about it if I was part of the first static to clear a raid. Exactly. Second place has gotten down to 11.5%. Oh, that's close. Did you attend TwitchCon? I believe it was in Rotterdam this time. Sadly not. I applied to be in the artist alley for TwitchCon just like last year, but I got rejected. So I was not at TwitchCon. I know that next next year it will be in Berlin. And I am going to try and get in again as like the artist alley. I'll travel to Berlin. Wait, you have to apply for the artist alley. Yes. Not to like attend the con as like a guest. But for being in the artist alley, you have to apply and get through application process. And I personally just want to go to TwitchCon for the artist alley because I find it a little bit too expensive to just go as a guest. I find it more fun to be in the artist alley. So I was, when I wasn't accepted, I was like, okay, I won't go this edition then. And I'll try again next year. Okay, let me finish this one and then I'll read that message. So on brand for Kafka to have oh my god, fake clear. Next time is in Berlin? Yeah, next time we'll be in Berlin. I don't know for how many years, because it was for 3 years in Rotterdam. I wonder if it will be like the same amount, like 3 years in Berlin. The bot message in chat explains why there's a question mark. Multiple teams have seen Part 2 Enrage and Poikos killed Benza for a fake out clear with a false loot chest and extra dialogue from Kefka. Currently teams are trying to solve P1 mechanics by a specific method that could allow further progression. Certain solutions for P1 appear to give different dialogues from Kefka, possibly indicating a solution. We have not seen a P2 Enrage or clear with a properly solved P1. That is insane. So like a fake clear. That's so on brand for Kefka. Yeah, now I can see why they were like, That's so funny. I wish there was a TwitchCon for Ose. Yeah. Maybe Mossy meet and greet? You can come say hi when I'm in the artist alley. If I get accepted. That is. This one. That's so interesting. I was talking to Noi about it when I was watching like the fight. And I was like, I don't think I will ever have the patience to do such a thing. One thing I would love to do is do an extreme that is current. I think that would be cute to learn. I don't think I'll ever... Well, ever is maybe a big word, but I don't think I will do a savage that is current. Let alone an ultimate. But I would like to learn like an extreme. I think that would be fun. I want the mounts, man. And I don't think you necessarily have to have a full group to learn the extremes. You could like join... You could join an existing group in a party finder for extremes, I think. I don't think you need like an established group. Also, hi B. Ultimates are a bit of a beast. They're not super hard necessarily, but the big thing with World First is that they're figuring out the puzzle gimmick that every ultimate has. Yeah. Also, that little sound was not working. I don't know why not, but it's fine. The hardest thing with ultimates after they've been sold is just how long the fights are, valid. If you wipe on the last phase, you start back at phase 1. Ripperoni. No, I would like to learn extremes. Especially since it would be possible to just join in a party finder run. Oh my god, I was like, why is my progress not going up? But I have to desynth. This happened yesterday as well. I was like, why is my score not going up? But I have to desynth. I should read things. Sometimes reading can be good. I'll be semi-lurking. All good. Thank you so much for being here either way. Extremes and Savage, I think, are relatively comparable. I find Extremes tend to be a bit faster with mechanics, but more forgiving. Savage feels like it has more breathing room with mechanics, but a lot more body check mechanics typically. Interesting. I'm kicking myself if I didn't take the opportunity to do the Dawn Trail Extremes when they came out because I was too socially nervous to join parties. We can still do it though. We can still do it. We can still be brave. I'm sure during the weekends stuff still is doing stuff. And like you can just watch YouTube guides to get a feel for the mechanics. Evercold Pop will be different. Social anxiety who? Me. I wanna be a tank main in Evercold. Will that be possible? I don't know. I'm still level 20. But one can dream, huh? Evercold Pop is welcome to come party up on OSA with Junie though. I'm sure I can probably summon M. Why not on NA, huh? Suffer with the ping with me. Suffer ping with me. I'll be so... Yeah, on OSA, yes. Oh, fuck, I messed that up. Whoopsie. Since when do you play on NA? I play on AU and NA. I have 2 accounts. And both of them are up to date, so... Iris! NA doesn't like use macros and that scares me. Don't be scared. It makes you stronger. If you overcome the NA ping, you'll be unstoppable. Thank you for the hydrate. I still admire your dedication to 2 characters. Thank you. I question my sanity sometimes, but you know. It's nice to like be able to pick away at it slowly because Final Fantasy does allow for longer breaks in between. So I can just low-key make progress on one character and then progress on another. Because like for relics, relic tools I am furthest with on AU. Like this one is almost finished for the minor. And relic weapon, I have most progress in NA. So it's like split a little bit. You've gotten ahead of me. I've done anything this last patch. I am speedrunning. Woo! I mean, the last patch was really fun. With like MSQ and stuff. I should take this drink. But for real, if you do want to do some raiding on AU, I will level up my AU alt in Evercold. Sure. Is the ping in AU better for y'all on AU than NA? She's somewhat up to date. I think I've just not done the patch content on her, but pretty sure she's level 100 ready. I know that you can speedrun Dawn Trail with like cutscene skip in 2 afternoons because that's what I did on one of my accounts. I've been too busy selling pots to Ultimate Raiders, made an easy, sleazy 25 mil this week alone. I have a tip for you. Look into... Let me pull that up in a sec. Let me pull up the screenshot I took. While this is doing that. Can I just copy paste in here? I can't. That's a shame. Why not? That's annoying. That would be so handy. I'll save the image. It's fine. I'm just too lazy. Mind you, this is AU market, so it's different everywhere. But if you go for the crafting food, right now, that is going crazy because of the new planet. And in AU, on the server that I'm on, the crafting food sells better than the raiding food, which is interesting. But yeah, this is a nice one. I'm not sure what my ping is like on AU. I never looked. Not that we should go into Extreme Savage as 2 warriors. We still could. No, just kidding. I have, however, cleared the Savage raids on AU before, so it's doable. I feel like I could also do it on NA. I feel like playing on NA has made me better at mechanics and fighting. But all my gil comes from being a lone shark. Hell yeah. This is my gil. Wow. Stunning. I'm almost there. I'm almost at 100. That will be satisfying. I'm waiting for the mech up. It will be because the crafters that are crafting raid food and pots also don't want to spend time making food as well. Honestly, that's so true. You're more big brain than I am. I loan people gil to buy gear, food, materia, and if they can't pay back, yippee, I get unpaid labor. All my friends are rich. We mainly just run on a I help you, you help me kinda. 30 seconds. Oh, I don't loan to friends, I loan to randos that are desperate for gear. I would just be scared that I'll never see that gil again. Am I part of the rich friend club now that I have 9 mil, another 105? I think if you're on above a mil, you're rich in my eyes. And if they can't pay back, they just do a couple of 100 gatherings. But I would be just scared that I'll never see them again. Yippee! Okay. That means we can gamble after this. Love me a good gamble. La la la. La, la, la. But every time I hit a new gil milestone, I am like, but now I don't want to spend it all because then I get under X amount and then it doesn't look as satisfying anymore. And that is a problem. I just never spent my gil at this point. ever since I started Dawn Trail, I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy that purple bike for like 7.5 mil from the vendor, and I still haven't done it. Ba, ba, ba. Oh my god, I could do that now. You could, if you wanted to. Once you do crafting gathering, you become entirely self-efficient. Yeah. It's very satisfying. And I'm trying to achieve that again on an A. Don't steal my things. Go away. Because on AU I have all my crafters, gatherers maxed out at 100. But on an A, not yet. But I'll get there. Oh my god, you stole it from me. Gotta return to work. Good luck with work. These are fun to do though. It will be so satisfying to have my relic. It will be the first ever relic I own. And it's a minor pickaxe. I think that's very fitting. I think my first relic being a pickaxe is very fitting. Time to gamble. Oh, please, anything but the crafter's thing. Anything but yellow. Oh. Well, I kind of wanted the other one, but you know. It's fine. I need to buy a new Mechops. Did I already have one? Huh, but I... Okay. I guess that came through. In an hour and a half it resets for the dailies. Then I'll be done already. We already had our red alert because when I woke up and I had breakfast and I was doing my thing, I logged into a red alert. So that won't happen for another multiple hours. Hi, welcome in. Let me see. And my plan is to like first do my gather tools, and when I have all my gathering tools, if I still have energy left in me, I want to do a crafter tool. Just pick one and do that one. Checking out stream is while I'm waiting on Sophia to come back up. Oh no, is Sophia down? Can I make that 200? Oh. Rip Sophia. That's wild. Oh. I hope it gets back up soon. It's like super strange. I really like this new region though. It's so pretty. And the music is so chill. I was doing the same as you're doing right now, and it's been down for like an hour and a half? That's super long. And is it like the whole OSE data center that's down, or just Sophia? Oh, I wanted to suggest like, oh, can't you like homeworld hop? But you can't do cosmic exploration on another homeworld. That sucks. The rest of Materia is fine. Just Sophia? That's so wild. Well, I really hope it gets back up for you soon. An hour and a half already. I don't think I've ever seen a server down for that long. Is it like a DDoS? I have no clue. People starting to think it is. Normally they have like... They have that backup quite quickly. Like an hour and a half is insane. Were you far along with one of your tools already, or are you like just starting out? If I was to transfer, I would need to be on Sophia and then move out to... I thought you could do it from like the character screen. But the only problem is that cosmic exploration can only be done on your own homeworld. I think. Because you have like the progression stuff. I was close to being done with Miner. No! That's so frustrating. I would be angry. Nah, because you can do it from... Yeah, you can transfer out from the login page. Like, you can swap worlds. But from my memory, I don't think you can do cosmic exploration on another world than your home world. But you can try. Yeah. Yeah, it's homeworld, isn't it? That's so frustrating. But at least you can do other things. Yeah. You can at least do some other things while you wait for it to be back up. It's like something, but it still sucks. That's also gonna implicate that Sophia is gonna have... It's gonna be behind the other servers with progress. I've done most things except for like high-end duties. Spell it. Can run some roulette. Society quests. Gather for Gil. Materia's small population makes us slow already. It's such a shame that the region matching stuff won't have any effect for Materia. Because I play on both AU and NA, and it's gonna make such a big difference for NA specifically because that player base is huge. But damn, I would love to return to Materia, but I desperately want them to let Materia players DC travel so we can hop. Yeah, it would. It's super. In my eyes, it's super weird that we can all go to Materia, but y'all can't go somewhere else. While that would be the solution, because nobody in NA or AU is gonna travel to Ose for like roulettes and stuff. But if Materia could travel to NA and AU, that would make it so much better. Till then, I'll be on NA because I can have short leveling queues and then hop over to Materia to raid. Yeah, that's valid. It's just a shame to see, honestly. It's just a shame to see, like, it being neglected in that way. I don't know. I know a lot of players who left Materia for busier servers when the player numbers dipped, who only returned to Materia to raid. Valid. I'd be an OSA because I loved the ping, but the queue times were painful. Yeah. It's really interesting because for me, I play both AU and NA, and I am a DPS girly. And the queues in NA as a single DPS are better than my queue times in AU, which is like my normal time zone. But I have some overlap with NA. When it's my morning, it's there late at night. And when it's my evening, it's there lunchtime, afternoon. And those queues are still better in NA than it is in AU, which is insane. I like the ping in OSA, but I hate sitting around for 30 minutes to queue as a tank. I don't even want to know how long I'd be waiting for DPS. Damn, yeah. At least being on NA, I get the best of both worlds. My guys, I'm Team Belly in the World of Darkness. Always Belly. Everyone in the Belly. No, it's one of like the... One of the reasons that I really like having the two characters, because in that way I also kind of have the best of both worlds. Like yesterday when the patch dropped, I was doing cosmic exploration on AU, and it was super busy there, and that was really fun. But then if I want, I can do content on NA as well with better queues. It's just like it's not the same character, and I have to like put in double the effort, but I personally don't mind. Aside from the housing market, the OC housing market is so much better. Yeah, rip if you want a large house, but plenty of medium and large, medium and small. Yeah, I feel like large houses are a pain everywhere. I'm happy with a small house. It's been okay. It's nice that they like increase the furniture amount though. Very slay. There are like 4 or 5 mediums in my ward where I live that are empty. I feel like in OSE you have like a lot of mediums. In AU there are also some mediums you can get quite easily. I feel like NA just sucks with that. Because there's so many people in NA. I lost my second lottery cycle, and now this cycle there's no goods. Oh, I'm sorry for your loss. Don't you want like a medium plot? Honestly, that would be more difficult, I feel like. A medium plot compared to a small one. Ignore I said that. No, I want small. People sitting in a queue to get back into Sophia are at... Holy damn. I'm at least glad it's back up, though. That's good. You can at least progress again. A few times like that when Dontril came out. I have been noticing that it is busier. I have been noticing that it has been busier overall. I especially notice it in NA. Because the times that I play in NA are not like the peak times of NA. And I've just been noticing that the game has been feeling a bit more busy lately, which is nice. I'm really excited for January. It's gonna be so fun. Oh. Yeah, they popped off with the Evercold announcement. People are excited. Yeah. I'm excited. Alright. Damn, I completed 100 stellar missions. That's insane. Oh, anyway. I'm waiting for the mech-ups to see if I get chosen. Oh, it's not up, otherwise people would get back in. People just queued and waiting for when it's open. Oh, I thought you would get an error or something. I thought it would be like, oh, you can't, server error or something. Sploosh, 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 sploosh. I think we can... I wanted to say I think we can make it in an hour, as I thought I was only going for half an hour, but I've been going for 50 minutes already. Been picked again. I'm capped on my Cosmo credits. Oops. Too bad. I have to spend those after this one. Time goes so fast. One thing that I really like about this new planet star thing is that all the mining quests are in one spot. At least for the level 100 ones. I don't have to run around all over the map to find the different mining quests. They are just in the same area, and that is so nice. I don't have to move my butt all over the map. I also like that the map is a bit more like it's smaller. It feels more cozy and what's the word? Compact. It feels a bit more manageable compared to the other one. Those were huge, and it took so long to get from one end to another. So far, I like this one most. I really hope that in Evercold we also get something crafting gatherer related again. Oh, they stole it from me. I have to see what my queue number is. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for you. That it's not something insane. Damn. That's so many. I hope it clears up. I really hope it opens up again soon for you. I would be so frustrated if I was almost done with my minor relic and the server decided to just be down. I would be like, damn, really? Right in front of my salad? During Pride Month? Please, I just want a big one. Here we go. Let me grab this one. MVP. Satisfying. Oh my god. Either people getting in or leaving the queue. I hope the first. For your sanity, I hope the first. Almost there. I need to do my Cosmo credits because I'm capped now. Which is not great. I'll get a new pilot application. Let me see. What do I want? I'm not too fussed about the new glamour, except these pants. The pants are okay. I feel like that could work well. Oh, that orange is orange. That orange is orange and you cannot change it. Okay, well, it's a shame. I guess I'll just get myself one of the mounts for now. I don't have all the framing kits either. I don't remember which is which, it's fine. I will have anyway again. How much are they worth now? I bet they're undercut a lot. Just as people keep undercutting my shuffle. Oh wait, you're... Wait, why can't I? There we go. 3K. Not really selling either. I'll just use it for myself. Surfers up, hell yeah. Get in there. Get that relic done. And now we go gamble. Damn. That was a sad gamble. We can do some drone bits as well. Apparently the things that I want, like there's a new mount. It's like a leaf guy, a little leaf thing. That one is, I think, in the... I need the thing. It's within the drone bits minigame. Which is a shame, because it's such a hit or miss. There's like so much old content in it as well. So you just kind of have to hope that the thing that you're getting is good. Bronze, okay. All the way over there. I really like this planet though, it's so pretty. Another bronze. Christ almighty. Oh, now I understand the joke. Christ. That took me a long time to understand. English isn't my first language, so a lot of puns I just miss the punchline. Because I was like a smuggler, yeah, of course, because hello. That's the term for it. It took me so long to see like the mug in there. I'm so slow. Oh, a silver one. Let's see if we can get anything good. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want canvases. I already have that as well. Okay, well, too bad. Too bad. Alright, we can do a few more and then I'm gonna raid out. Because for everyone that is new here, I always like to repeat it a few times. But I like to do short streams, mainly of like an hour long. Because streaming does take a lot of my energy and I have work. So I can often just sneak in like a little hour of streaming. And at first I always was like, but an hour is not enough. And then I just did not stream at all because it didn't feel like an hour would be good enough for a stream. But then I was like, yeah, but an hour is better than no stream at all. So I've been experimenting a bit with that. Welcome, welcome. We have anonymous follow alerts on, so if you would like to introduce yourself in chat, feel free. But you may also just lurk in the background and I will not call you out on it. Welcome in. I need one more node. Why's my minimap so zoomed in? Something is always better than nothing, exactly. So I was like, it would be so much better if I just stream for 1 hour, stay within my energy limits of what I can do, and then upload the VODs to YouTube so that people who miss it can watch it back. And on YouTube they are just there forever, compared to like Twitch VODs disappearing after an amount of hours. So that there's like a whole collection of my 1 hour streams for people to enjoy if they've missed it and they just want some background noise. But yeah, exactly. 1 hour is better than no stream at all. So I've been trying to hold on to that mindset. I don't think we'll be able to finish it this stream though. I think I need like a little bit more time. But I have to work. Darn capitalism. Hello, fellow Eorzean. How's the new patch going so far? Any idea how long Gatherer Crafter Relic's going to take? It depends on if you start from scratch or if you already had the progress of the previous planets / stars. If you're just starting out, I think it will take quite a bit of elbow grease to get a relic completely done. I'm almost done. Like, if I fill these green bars all the way, then my minor one is done. But how it like works, let me scale this up. Oh, that's way too big. Not that big. For every class that you bring to Cosmic Exploration, there are 3 planets right now. So you have the first planet, second planet, third planet. The first planet, you have 9 stages. In every stage, you fill the bars of green, completely green, and then the little number will change. So like Carpenter and such have 7 for me, but my Culinarian has 1, for example. And you have 9 stages for the first star. Then the second star is yellow. I don't have a second one yet, currently in the works. Second star is yellow, has 3 stages. And the last star that I'm on right now also has 3 stages. Isn't it 4? Absolutely not. Nope, it's 9. You wish it was 4. No, the first one has 9. Second star has 3. And this star also has 3. In the worlds? Oh, no, it's 3, right? Is it 4 already? Oh, it's 4. Never mind. Yeah, it's 4 planets. Why is there 4 thingies? Oh, I guess... Oh, because I am missing the last one. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So the first one has 9. I know that. How many has the second one? Wait, I'm gonna look this up now. I'm spreading misinformation. Cosmic Exploration. Can't believe it. Thanks for calling me out on my lies. Let me see, let me look. I always thought I found a table the last time. Where did I go? Cosmic Tools. There we go. Wait, let me pull this on screen. I want to teach y'all, because I really enjoy it myself. So I want to spread actual information that is true. Where did the image go that I saved? Hello? Oh my god, where did I save it? There we go. Christ almighty. Alright. Here we go. There's 4 planets. And you have different tiers. The first planet is like the moon, and you have 9 stages, like version 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then cosmic is 9. That's like your final stage of the first one. Then you have the second star, which has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stages. Then the fourth star, which has 3 phases, and the current star that also has 3 phases. You can do the tiers on any planet. This is true. Yes, yes, yes. But you just have to work through all of these. You have to work through all of these to get it at the end. Yeah. You can level them wherever. So if you want to be on the first, the latest star only, you can just speed run there. Sounds like a bit of work, surely, but also gonna keep me busy for a while. Absolutely. Saw the newest one glowing and kind of like it. I really like them as well. And you have it for like crafters and gatherers. And the thing is that if you finished one of like a certain planet, you see like rate of data and analysis up to intermediate level for each class 50%. If you finish one relic of a planet, you get like a 50% boost for any other tools you do for that stage. Same with like that one and that one. And I feel like if you have 3 to 4 tools completed, you get a 100% bonus. And 5 or more tools, you get a 150% bonus. So the biggest grind will be to finish your first one. Because if you finish your first one all the way through, the second one you do will be easier because you get these bonuses. So my recommendation would be pick one that you really like the look of and do that one first, completely all the way through. And when that one is completely done, you can think about if you have energy and time to do a second one. But I personally really like them. This is like almost the last. This is one stage off. If she would hold it up. Kinda. That's way down there. I'm missing the last step. So it's like glowy. I think it's pretty cool. But I've also been working on it for a while already. If I had to start from scratch, I may do it on my alt. I'm running out of time for this mission. Whoops, I didn't know I had a mission running. Whoops. I went on a whole thing. Comparable to fighting classes, you are able to skip through increased XP while you skip, for example, Atma farms for fighting classes. Let's see if I can do that. Come join me on NA for the grind. I probably will. I have not done any relics for combat classes. I am working on the current Phantom one. But I haven't done any of the older... relics yet. Like, I've only been playing for 2 years now. And I've only recently gotten up to date with MSQ. So I haven't really had the chance to do any of the other ones. Manderville ones are easy. Well, listen. Are they easy if you haven't done any of the Manderville content yet? The Phantom one had Atas too, back in Occult Crescents or out at... Oh, like the stones. Yeah, it's nice that you only have to do that once. You only do that once, that grind, and then if you want other relics, you just do the poetics. And then you have that done. That is true. Yeah, it feels a little bit like that. You still have to grind for it, because you still have to craft and finish missions and all of that. You can't just spend currency and get the tool. But you do get a nice bonus, which makes it a little bit faster. The Manderville questline has some fun trials. I've started the Manderville quests. I'm still in ARR with them, but the story is really funny. I feel like I've been keeping that in my back pocket for when I'm waiting for like Evercold to come. I feel like it will be like nice to have in my back pocket for when content is a bit low. I say that as if I don't have other things to do. But yes, my whole ADHD ramble comes back to it is a lot of elbow grease to do it, but I personally really like gathering and crafting. So if you don't mind gathering or crafting and just putting on like some YouTube or some streams in the background while you do it, then go for it. It might take a while, but if you like the tool, I would say it's worth it, because in the end, when you finish it all the way through, it will have better stats than, like, for example, the script one. And I had a high quality pickaxe, which is normal melts, because I do not panda melt. And the last stage of the pickaxe is better than just a normally mended high quality pickaxe, which will probably hold up, hopefully, a little bit in Evercold as well. It's a good idea to get it done before Evercold, so you're ready for the next Manderville quest. I say assuming they'll do more Manderville and Evercold. We usually get a new one in every expansion. I assume so. It would be sad if they discontinue that for whatever reason. I usually only panda melt on crafters, but for the looks alone, it's worth spending time on them for me. Then go for it. Knock yourself out. I find it really fun. And I find it nice that you can work on the relic on whatever star you please. Because I really like the aesthetic of this new star, and it's really fun because a lot of people are here now because it just came out. And you can just work on the whole relic on this star. You don't have to go to the very first place to work on the first stage. You can just do it here. The only thing you have to do is like the quests to bring you to like the next star, but that's not the end of the world. Panda melding on gatherers never feels quite worth it. The gear maybe, but the main and offhand tools I never bother with. I've never panda melded in my life. Because I do have guild, yes, but I don't want to spend that all. Maybe in Evercold I will, but it seems like a very expensive thing to do. I don't usually buy material. Do you just hoard them? I just craft 1,000,000 collectibles. Man, I did that for NA. I made a bunch of tacos because I wanted gear, level 100 gear, and I saw that the script gear for orange script nowadays is on par with high quality normal melded. So I was like, well, I'll just get that gear instead of like crafting myself a whole set. Also, combat material is easy peasy to get if you're in hunt train, but I also never panda melt my combat either. It would only be like my crafters, I think. Or at least like the main outfit. And the accessories, maybe not the tools. No. You don't do high-end content currently? Yeah. But I want to. Oh. Okay, we cannot finish that this stream, but you know. If you ever do get into Extreme Savages while they're currently content, pen the melding word for the damage boost. Okay. Would the materia that we get now, like the highest materia for now, be relevant for next expansion? Depending on the class, it can be better, in my opinion. Interesting. Teach me your ways. No, we'll get new material. Oh, damn. Okay. So I'm better off just hoarding scripts. Do you think they'll continue the orange scripts in Evercold, or do we get new scripts? Because this is like the first time I'm up to date. So this is the first time that I'm also like dealing with this is still very big. Whoops. That I'm dealing with like the capped tombstones. I've never experienced that before. And I'm like, damn, y'all get capped. Because I've just been catching up on MSQ and the story and everything for 2 years. And now I'm up to date and I'm like, there's so many things I need to learn about the content cycles. Orange will be replaced most likely. Purple stay, but orange will be replaced. Okay. It's not a bad idea to keep old materia though, because with crafters and gatherers it's all about hitting breakpoints. So sometimes the ideal melds can use older material. Okay. I need to start a horde then. As far as combat materia goes, not so worth holding on to. Okay. I've never been holding on to my combat materia. I've always just been selling those. I do way more crafting and gatherer content than combat content in general, so I accumulate way less combat materia. I want to finish it. But I also need to work, but I also want to finish it. I'm getting so close. Right now is probably the best time to sell your Dawntrail combat. Yeah. I was just mostly like wondering about pen the melding for Evercold, like how to best prepare for it now that I still have more months to think about it. Because I play in quite a slow pace. What happened with Dawntrail release was that the old sub 90 scripts white were discontinued and the max level ones were demoted, while neo max script. Oh, okay. So like the orange becomes purple and then we get a new one. Patch 1 of Evercold will be hard to prep for. But I want to. I guess the best thing to do is just stack up on Gale, huh? It's been so long I completely forgot about that. Because it will be new scripts, new conflict development. Yeah. I think the best you can do is just prep the highest food that you can get. Get some of the XP scrolls to quickly level up, to get a little bonus, and just prepare some spirit-bound potions or something? Whereas the second cycle of gear, you can prep collectibles in advance. Yeah. Well, new recipes will probably only be like 2-4 weeks after patch. Interesting. Because do we not always get like gatherer patches and stuff? Teach me all your knowledge. Honestly though, unless you know you're going to be doing a heap of crafting, I wouldn't worry about penaliding crafters. I might. I don't know. I think with gatherer it would be more fun. I do mostly gathering, I think. Spirit bond potions are good to have. Also some materia in case spirit bonding as well. It's not that necessary. I've been amending my penamela. The only carpenter has the tools done, but that's because I craft an insane amount of collectibles for the sake. Yeah, that's valid. I feel like I would craft pre-crafts to sell on the market board. Like I wouldn't craft the whole gear set, but I've been crafting just the pre-crafts for selling. All good. Thank you so much for chatting. I appreciate it. I tend to go cheap melds depending on what I can scrape by to do the crafts. I don't need the efficiency for max speed. I mainly been doing my crafts with macros anyway. Though I feel like it would be smart to learn how to manually craft, because at the start of like a new thing there aren't any macros out there yet. I completely missed that I had to de-synth, and then I missed my golden and my silver star requirement. Oopsie. I feel like you'll get more enjoyment from selling crafter gatherer materia. They make bank. But then I have to craft to actually do that. I'm so close, but I really need to raid out and, you know, do some work. I can finish it on my lunch break. Let me see who is live. Thanks for chatting with me though about this. I find it super interesting. And I wish to learn more about like patch cycles and that kind of stuff. I just never been in new content before. This is like the first time. And I kind of missed my window with that because I didn't get up to date till like 7.5 before 7.5 launched. So I kind of missed the bus on that. So I'm really excited for Evercold to be up to date and like ready for that. Let me see, who am I going to raid? Oh, I want to go to C. C is doing Paralives, so that will be fun. We can team up. I love crafting more than gathering. So if you gather, I'll craft collectibles. All good. We'll make like a whole team. But thank you so much for hanging out, everyone. Thank you for keeping me company while I did some of my Relic tool. And thank you for just being here. I appreciate it. I always am a little bit nervous to like know if people do show up for like the little hour streams, because I always feel like I sometimes go live very early and then people miss out, but it is what works best for me, so yay. When will I be live again? I am tempted to go live Friday morning very early as well. I have to pick my dad up from the airport, but I don't have to leave until 10:30 or like 11-ish. So I have time in the early morning to stream. still. So I might do Friday morning early another little hour stream. But you'll see a notification for that in the Discord if I do. Or on Twitch, of course, you get a notification. But thank you so much for hanging out. The command already said if you missed the stream, you can watch them back on YouTube. I'm behind. I need to put the Subnautica one on there, and this one will be on there. But for now, we're going to raid to see your other raid messages. You can grab them if you want to come along. C is doing some Paralives. C goes by she, her. Other than that, I don't have anything to say. Thank you so much for hanging out and yapping. I always appreciate it a lot. I hope that all of you have a lovely rest of your day or evening. And I hope to see you another time. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Let's say hi to C. Bye bye, everyone. See her. That's a good one. Bye bye, everyone. Bye bye.